No. What is good? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. I'm your host. It's your boy Rumboyz Robbie, aka the Admiral. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel, spike that like, dive off in the chat, and give us you guys' questions, your takes, all that good stuff. We are here. I'm here with my co-host of the GMM Network, Bogart, scot-free. What is going on, bro?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Presidential campaign, don't take my money.
Exactly. Election day, give me money.
Election day, give me money. Don't take my money.
Fuck. Speaking of election day, hopefully you guys all got out there and you voted. Not else that we can do now except just watch the clock tick and see what the fuck happens. With that being said, before the world ends again, for the millionth time that we're all alive, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls, what it do. Dilly fucking dilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed that. That.
You know, at least we know by the deadline today, you know, we'll get closer to who's the president. Unlike the trade deadline that just kind of fell flat.
Yeah, that was dead. It
was a deadline, huh?
Worst NFL trade deadline. But the deadest deadline.
Some of the best buildups and rumors and like ideas of this player going there and it's like, that would be dope, and none of it.
Bro, what I think what affected the trade deadline was COVID, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like players were like coaches and organizations were like, we don't want to bring another body into this organization right now. Like that doesn't sound like the most sanitary thing for us to go and do right now.
An organization is like, you know, like the root word says, you know, is an organism. You know what I mean? Like and sometimes you don't want to bring in some other, you know, some other organism that can disrupt, you know, the goddamn,
that can health-wise disrupt.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it takes one person to just travel, catch a flight, and then boom, you know, that shit spreads in the locker room. So I guess I'm not too pissed off at the trade deadline. I would have liked some fireworks though. You know,
I'm not mad at anybody. Ain't nobody trying to catch the Rona. So you know what I mean. That's
exactly
what it boils down to.
Exactly, yo. Fuck COVID, yo. Like my mask says, bro. Yo.
Fuck COVID.
Fuck COVID, bro. Let's go ahead. Let's dive into tonight's show. First, let's take care of some housekeeping. Bogart, monkeyknifefight.com.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of monkeyknifefight.com, that's where you Rumboyz and girls got to head on over to, is monkeyknifefight.com for all your legal daily fantasy sports prop action. And guess what? We got a promo for y'all. It's promo code Rumboyz. And when you use promo code Rumboyz in all caps, you get your first deposit matched all the way up to $50. We all miss winning that cold hard cash. This is your path to doing so. Use promo code Rumboyz when you visit monkeyknifefight.com. Hey, maybe you'll be yelling Monkey Knife Fight. Give me money.
Like you can cash in and cash out in the middle of a damn pandemic over on monkeyknifefight.com. Like we've been doing it.
They giving money out over there.
They giving money. They throwing bands, boy, bands. So y'all make sure you head over to monkeyknifefight.com. We're matching your very first deposit all the way up to $50. You know, you get you a nice check. Go ahead, set 50 aside, throw it on the monkeyknifefight.com. Now you got a hundo to play some games with. Stack that bread. That's what us entrepreneurs call ROI, return on investment. That's right, baby. I also want to tell you guys about sportscaster.com. Speaking about return on investment, head on over to sportscaster.com, especially if you have a podcast. If you guys have a podcast, head on over to sportscaster.com. Begin monetizing that thing from right from the jump. And also, Sportscaster's now a one-stop shop for podcasters and sports fans alike. Sports fans, head on over there and listen to your favorite podcast and catch the live stream version of it. Podcasters, after you are done recording your live version of your podcast, go ahead, take the audio, and upload it to your other podcasting services. Sportscaster, your one-stop shop for podcasters and sports fans alike. Dilly, y'all.
all on a bitch.
that tag just had to come after that.
In the streets, we call that
AOB,
AOB. You know
all on a bitch.
All on a bitch.
You don't need to spend your money.
Yeah,
spend somebody else's money. OPM is on the
game
East
is
Coast.
A bitch. You know
yeah, on the East Coast we call it OPM, other people's money.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. We also on the West Coast we kind of have our own version of that called CoPM. You know what I'm saying? Count other people's money. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Count other people's money. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, let's dive right into the show. As always, we do have to begin with the most important position of all. And that is the backs of running, the running backs. That sounded very Kung Fu movie-ish. I like how you went with that.
And kind of like Native American-ish too. Like, I am chief back of running. You know what I
am chief back of running. So I know Crouching Tiger, hidden tracking.
Yeah. That's what you meant. Yeah.
Henderson, Tevin Coleman, Jonathan Taylor are on the list on the injury side.
We also have some we need to add to. So now out on the outside, we're still talking a little bit of Aaron Jones because he's in the air about this, but definitely the rest of the backs, AJ Dillon and Jamal Williams, they've already ruled out because of the COVID shit.
So AJ Dillon, I just want to let you know that you are a COVID carrying turd for this, man. I hope that you're all good and I hope that you're okay. But bro, you took out a running back in Jamal Williams, and then you took out a linebacker in Camille Barnes, I believe it was, or Malik Barnes, or whatever his name was. Like, bro, like how do you take out someone on the defense? You're not even around them
because AJ Dillon's not good in practice, so that means that linebacker tackled his ass real fast.
Pretty much, and got coughed on or something, bro.
Something. Well, man. Yeah, you tackle someone, that's as close as you can get. You know,
that's close, bro. It's like there's times where it's like, Paul's moment, but it's like face mask on face mask, you know? Man, Dylan, I hope that you recover and I hope that you get better. But damn.
So then you can go fuck yourself after.
But gosh, you hurt my damn feelings, AJ
Our Molly Mall, man, our Molly Mall Williams, man. We have them everywhere. Now we gotta,
because didn't I tell you that AJ Dillon was gonna be bad news, bro? Like everyone's like, oh, he's gonna take over. He's gonna be the guy.
You had the crystal ball. You were on point because it was bad. Not that he was taking snaps away, but it's bad that he's taking players off the field all the way.
He took completely motherfuckers.
Give me all the snaps.
Hey, you ever play Call of Duty and someone accidentally has a friendly fire turned on? Yeah. You light your own teammate up because they just start pissing you off through the headset. You know what, bro? You're making me real mad. That's what I feel like AJ Dillon did. You know what? Jamal Williams getting all this fame. Fucking cough on your shoulder pads while you're in the showers, bro.
And it's so funny because they're getting no use out of their first and second round draft picks. None. Yeah. Shame on you, Packers. So and then you didn't bring no one in free agency because you never do.
This leads us right into backs to go and get. So Tyler Irving, I have him probably up there like at the top of the list along with Dexter Williams. But we don't know exactly which one is going to get the touches. I'm going to go based off of, I know that we always say fuck projections. I am going to go off of who's projected more, and I'm going to go with Irving.
I'm going to go with Dexter Williams because Irvin is mainly like a scat back. So if I want some early down work in a game where the Green Bay Packers should be winning, I would go with Dexter. And like he's better in the pass protection. As far as what I've read, I didn't look at PFF or anything. But then also, you know what I mean? This motherfucker is just, he actually played behind Jamal Williams last year when Jones was out. You know what I mean? So
Justin Fields finna look good in a Giants uniform, no cap. Giants are the best, worst team, by the way. Who types that and sleeps well at night? Hey, man, we're the best, worst team. Who the that is definitely trolling. They're
not even the best worst team in the worst division.
Yeah, like you're not even the best worst team in the worst division. Like how? Like there are literally stats. Thank you, Bogard. Oh,
I don't disagree though. Justin Fields, that's a viable landing spot. You know what I mean? Because unfortunately, Trevor Lawrence, you have no choice, bro. You're going to be a Jet, bro.
Hey, he does have a
He does have a choice, but I mean, if
He can
if he
stay out of
opts
the
out,
college. He
yeah.
does have a choice.
But what if he pulls a
Yeah.
what if he pulls a Matt Barkley? Remember Matt Barkley would have been like a top 10 pick, and then he's like, you know what? We're going back for another run at the championship.
Matt Barkley played for fucking USC, right?
Yep.
Like bro,
He went back, got hurt, fucked his whole draft stock up.
When have USC quarterbacks ever converted well into the NFL? Remember the Matt Leinart experiment?
Yeah, and I was gonna say, didn't Sanchez go there?
Yeah, Sanchez, no.
And Sanchez, he's the smokescreen because he actually had success, quote unquote. You know what I mean? But it was because of the team around him and LaDainian Tomlinson.
There's actually something other than the election that could possibly get me drunk tonight, and it's called the words of Bogart saying shit like that.
Yeah, think about it.
Oh God, let's
think about it.
No, look, like we said,
he was on a good team.
No.
But it was like a bad driver on here's a Ferrari.
The Jets haven't been good since Chad Pennington. Stop it.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I'd say the Jets haven't been good since give me one, Testaverde, you know what I mean?
He's like, I want all smoke, Robbie. Bring it. There's no smoke to give you. You are at the bottom of the damn division. Okay, and all that you have to look forward to is the draft. All that any team in the NFC East has to look for is the draft. What smoke are you wanting? There is no smoke to be had.
Was that a good Giants defense, or was it like a Tom Brady in the cold? Without, you know what I mean? Was it a good offensive line for the Giants, or was it
You want me to be honest?
Them getting the ball out quick because all that pass rush was coming.
I don't think that the Bucks took it serious at all. I think the Bucks.
I'm tired of that this year because a lot of teams have been doing that. These good ass teams, then they go and they play like a weak team, and they begin an upset. We slept on the Dolphins. My Niners, like, come on, bro. Like, and like, granted, the Dolphins look good in that game. But I'm just saying, like, but listen, teams stop sleeping on these bad teams. I'll agree. They're one of the best worst teams. Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah, no.
I'll say that. Fuck it.
Sure. If you out of what the Jets, the Cowboys, and them.
Who's the best worst team is the Bengals, bro. They're their shit.
Yeah, the Bengals are the Bengals would definitely smack the fuck out of the Giants.
The Bengals are the shit, bro.
I'm not having this conversation. I'm not. We're gonna save this for a topic for Rumboyz After Dark Friday night. We're gonna have the best worst team debate. Since now it's been brought up, like, oh my gosh, like
it's too early in the show for that.
Yeah, that was it was way too early in the show for us to get distracted. Fuck no. Let's talk about these running back waivers. Phillip Lindsay, Zach Moss, Michael Hastings, Justin Jackson, Wayne Gallman, Damian Harris, J.K. Dobbins, DJ Dallas, which I feel like you all need to go and get DJ Dallas. Dexter Williams, Nyheim Hines again for the second time. Jordan Wilkins again. We're mentioning him.
Also,
Malcolm Brown,
I forgot to
Cam
put in
Akers.
Tyler Irving too.
Tyler. We brought up Tyler Irving already. That's why I was reading everyone but those guys. Yeah. I accidentally read Dexter Williams again. But Malcolm Brown and then Cam Akers. So there's no Henderson. So if you were a Darrell Henderson owner, what I would do is I would focus my attention more so towards Malcolm Brown than Cam Akers.
Plus, those guys are at the bottom of the totem pole as far as priority because they're on a bye week. So this is like if you're a winning team and has the Henderson or a winning team in general, you might take a flyer because it's not out of the realm of possibility they get off their bye week and Henderson's he's to tip top shape. You know what I mean? So. That's why they're, I had to list it though.
I was typing in the chat. I was letting them know that the best worst team is definitely a fucking joke. Like the fact that someone even wants to debate that and like that's how you have way too much pride for your team.
I dig it though. You know what I mean? Like I'm too much of a realist when it comes to my team where I'm like, I for real love that we're already packing it up. We're 4-4. Theoretically, we could try to make a run at it, but they already know everyone's too hurt. Let's just start trading away pieces. Let's pack this thing up. We'll see what we got with our rookies, get them acclimated, and hit this thing with the ground running next year. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But nah. In terms of priority though, guys at running back, Gallman is starting to grow on me. Okay. That one is starting to grow on me. DJ Dallas, I feel like as long as Chris Carson is out, as long as Carlos Hyde is out,
and dude, they might not even need to rush them back necessarily.
No, I think that they just figured that out. I think that they just figured that out over this past weekend. Going back and watching the film today. I mean, DJ Dallas could be the future of that backfield.
18 touches. He fell into the end zone twice. You know what I mean? And so the efficiency wasn't really there, but you could also say it was against the Niners' run defense.
The efficiency wasn't there, but the fact that you find the end zone twice off of those.
But I mean, like efficiency as in yards per carry. He was
carry,
like 1.8 yards a carry. So you know what I mean. But
yeah, the yards per carry weren't
fall into the end zone if you're a yard and a half away. Yeah, do it. You know what I mean?
That's something that he has to work on, and that's the knock on him is the yards per carry. But I like this kid. I think that they're going to continue to work and develop him. Honestly, if I'm Seattle's front office, I'm sitting down with the running back group, and I'm like, you guys need to start teaching him the game. You know, you guys as our alumni, you guys need to start passing your secrets.
And they are like, they're steady waiting on Rashad Penny too. So that's like,
so the fact that DJ Dallas, the fact that DJ Dallas did have decent production, like. Rashad Penny, I think, has to worry with his injury history. You know, because if DJ Dallas could be healthy and maybe do some of these things, then maybe Penny becomes straight bait later.
What Rashad Penny has good going from was that he was a first round pick, so he's secure for 5 years if they wanted to. Like with his injury history, no one will probably take him, but he could sit there because he has a contract for 5 years essentially because he's a first rounder. So you know what I mean? 4 years with the 5th year option, right?
Yeah.
So
let's see here. Zero Destroyer, you're gonna go Herbert over Watson. I could confidently say that we could go. So let's talk about Herbert really quick, okay? And I found a study very, very interesting today, okay?
Lay it on me.
Right now, okay. So at this given moment, if you are on the losing side of fantasy and you've been starting Lamar Jackson, you could have, as of about almost 3-4 weeks ago, cured that problem. 3-4 weeks. I understand if you continue to start Lamar, but you could have cured this problem by starting Justin Herbert over Lamar. Lamar, as it currently stands, is QB 13. You should have been probably starting Herbert or Burrow above Lamar this year, and maybe you would have solved your QB early woes.
We had, what's funny is like, I know you said 3-4 weeks ago. I'm talking about, I think we said this like 6 weeks ago. Like soon as he, he played on the Chiefs, like against the Chiefs the way he did, he was like, he's a must add. Like, you know what I mean? Like
he's QB 5.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I love the fact that like he gets more angry every week because his team just keeps fucking it up for him. And I like that in fantasy. You know what I mean? I love that your team doesn't let you play with a lead. You know what I mean? Like let that lead just diminish where you got to keep throwing.
He's a viable fantasy option. There is one exception and one exception only to the QB early rule, and his name is Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Until Mahomes really proves us wrong, and he's currently QB1, which is why I'm able to bring this argument up. Until Mahomes proves us wrong, you got to keep rocking with him, right? Okay, Jackson has clearly regressed because they're not able to run 12 personnel in the same way that they used to be. Okay, they need to clearly go and
really miss Hayden Hurst.
Yeah, they need to go and get someone on the outside to now balance that out. Which they should have been the contenders for AB, and they should have went to go and get AB. They didn't do that.
His cousin didn't want that to happen. I bet you low key was there. They asked the cousin. They sat down at Hollywood Brown. They're like, for character issues, just tell us about your cousin. You know what I mean? Like, oh, no, don't bring him over here. I bet you. And then he was like, hey, cuz, I think they're going a different way, man. He's already ready to, hey, cuz, I'm about to live with you out there in Baltimore.
Exactly. Man, go crash with Tom Brady, dog.
They don't want you over here, cuz. He's like,
But yeah, standard leagues he's QB 13, PPR leagues he's QB 16. As far as Lamar Jackson, I think that we move on past him, or not move on past him, but you're more so cautious whenever you start him.
I think you really need to look at. He's like viable on the games where they can lose. Like look at the Steelers game. That was a back and forth game.
Well, Watson's QB 7, so it's splitting hairs as far as their destroyer specific question is concerned in regards to Watson. But I'm still rolling Herbert over Watson.
Watson's playing against the Jags this week, and like here's the thing with Watson, he also comes with a bad defense. You know what I mean? Like the Chargers defense, they're so hit or miss. They just give up big plays. But like when it comes to
Herbert Houston, has the Vikings. He's gonna have to put up points.
He has he has the Raiders. So yeah, I agree.
Or wait, does he have the Raiders? Is it the Raiders?
Yeah, it's the Vikings and Lions this week. So
games got moved around. I'm sorry, fuck.
Yeah, there's a lot of divisional matchups again this week, so should be a good one. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, man, like this Justin Herbert kid, man, I like it a lot, bro. And like, it's not like he can't play bad, and they'll be like, all right, sit him down, put in Tyrod Taylor. They're not doing that, so he could do no wrong. He'll throw 2-3 picks, maybe.
He's also Herbert's right at the 60% roster threshold.
Yeah. Yeah, so you know what? When we get to QBs, we'll make sure we remind everybody if he's available, you snatch him up. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we'll get to QBs. We'll take one more quick fantasy question. For wide receiver, I have Julio, Diggs, McLaurin, DJ Moore, Juju, and running back, I have Miles Sanders, Raheem Mostert, Henderson, Gaskin, Chris Carson, and Gurley. I have Waller as tight end and Ingram as well. Should I just keep my team how it is or make some moves? My QBs are Watson and Burrow. So you have Watson and Burrow, so you should you want to be happy there.
Team. I think you have a good team. Like, you know what I mean? Because it sucks because some of the pieces that I would want to move, they're banged up. So you can't really do nothing much with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you can't move Mostert right now. You can't move Chris Carson right now. You can't move Henderson right now.
No.
Like, I mean, you can try and move them. Like, you can try and move,
But now you're talking. You have to talk to contenders because those are the guys that could talk to you about bringing over injured guys.
Exactly.
And I don't even think we see Mostert again this year.
I don't think that we see Mostert again this year. He's been too up and down.
And they're just, why do that? You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to. They want to see what they have with Jermichael Hasty, and then they're gonna do this McKinnon thing, and then give him the boot finally. You know what I mean? Like that. This is just what it is this year. They're gonna give Ayuk a lot of run and a lot of targets. You know, get him developed. You know what I mean? We're not gonna see Kittle for the rest of the year, which we'll talk about in a few. Like, you know, I don't think we see Mostert.
Yeah, no. So yeah, Rendon. I mean, see if you can move some of your injured pieces to contenders, but just know that it's really only contenders that are taking those injured pieces. Yeah. And hopefully your league has IR spots to make that even a viable option for you.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that those guys are probably taking on those injured pieces is if it's like, oh, well, like, yeah, I have IR spots, so I can just put them on my IR and, you know.
Brandon, if you need to win now and you need to pick up any of these players we're talking about tonight, I wouldn't be afraid to cut Mostert for one of them if you have no IR. If you have no IR spots and they're just taking up space on your bench, you know what I mean? You need something to plug in your lineup. Don't be afraid to do that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Remember, guys, tomorrow is our Q&A. We want to make sure that we get through waiver priorities for you guys because right now is a time where this is the step in fantasy football. This is the time during the week that you need to be taking care of this.
Yes.
So that was our running. That was our running backs. We highlighted a couple of them that we really liked, and we really feel that guy should go out and get. Again, the ones I highlighted were Malcolm Brown. I feel like Malcolm Brown would have a steady workload for you guys. Zach Moss is a really good trade piece for you, especially if you want to move into a Singletary owner. I did mention Gallman is coming on as someone
that's starting
to grow.
I felt like you were talking to me right there.
I wasn't talking to you.
I got Zach Moss for you, bro.
But you know we're not doing that.
I know we're playing each other this week.
And then also Tyler Irving is who I like, but Bogart suggested you guys go and get Dexter Williams, so keep an eye out for that. And as well as DJ Dallas.
And what's funny is because this will be the second week in a row that me and the Admiral right here, we are different on a backfield. Like last week, I was on JK, you were on Edwards, and at the end of the day, they had the same amount of carries, but then JK got the targets, and then Gus Edwards fell into the end zone, and they put up 13 and 14 points each. So you know what I mean? Like in a bind where you need a plug and play, and you have to take a shot. Hey, Tyler Irving or Dexter Williams, Godspeed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Tyler Irving, Dexter Williams. I think that both of them will probably equally produce kind of in that similar role of J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards. What happened in that scenario last week? So I mean, keep you guys' eyes open for that.
And fuck you, AJ Dillon. Get better. Get better.
Let's go on to our wide receivers.
Fuck him for destroying our Jamal Williams this week.
Yeah, AJ Dillon, you fucked life, bro. Like you just gosh, bro. Corrupt. We're about to get into our receivers right now, and Corey Davis is on that thing.
Yeah.
As he's been on there for a hot minute too. We've been telling people this for a week.
When he got COVID too, a lot of people dropped him if they didn't have IR. So he's under the threshold right now.
2 girls and 1 Cooper Kupp. Calvin Ridley, Kenny Galladay, T.Y. Hilton, Adam Humphries, and Deontay Juice Johnson all out at wide receiver this week. Now, here are some replacements that you guys could be looking at for them.
Deontay Johnson might not necessarily be all the way out, but he just can't stay healthy, dude.
He can't stay healthy. Yeah, he can't stay healthy.
They keep bringing him back too fast.
Yeah, I'd move Deontay if I were you guys. But some waiver wire targets at the wide receiver position. So I'm gonna put Corey Davis like right at the top. He's just getting the job done. He's becoming Corey Davis that we knew that he could be.
And I am a Jonnu truther, and like as an analyst, it's been about 3 weeks where I'm like I'm not banging that Jonnu drum as loud anymore because of the emergence of Corey
and
Davis.
We did have a question. Someone asked, should they drop Jonnu for T.J. Hawkinson?
I would do that. I mean,
yeah,
because
I would do it too.
Hawkinson, especially with the absence of Kenny G now, Hawkinson is a trusted red zone target even when Galladay's there. So
that was the homie Bob Ross that asked that earlier. In the show.
Hey man, shout out to Bob Ross, man. That's the guy.
Yep. Hey Bob
Happy
Ross,
trees.
Go get Hawkinson. Go get Hawkinson. Happy trees. Yeah. I'm gonna get to some of you guys' questions here in the chat. Let me get through these wide receiver targets. So Corey Davis is a guy that you guys can go and get. Mike Williams, Christian Kirk, Jalen Reagor, Laviska Shenault. I can't express this enough. Try and get you some of Laviska Shenault. Yeah,
because they use him like in every way. I'm not afraid if it's another quarterback. Like there should be in a negative game script, and DJ Chark's going to always draw number one coverage.
Coverage, exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna agree with you there. Bob Ross, like LOL, much love. Hey, no worries.
Hey man,
Happy
all
trees.
love, bro.
All good. Tim Patrick, Michael Pittman, Quentin Cephas, Curtis Samuel, Zach Pasquale, Josh Reynolds. So I want to first, say, guys, Corey Davis off top. Like he's been the most consistent out of this list that we've mentioned. So go and scoop him up before somebody else does, because
he's started never less than 5 targets, and that says a lot on a run first team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to make that a priority for sure. Now Curtis Samuel is more so of your boomer bust play. We know that he went off last Thursday night. I don't know if that's going to happen every week, but I'm willing to take a flyer on him, and I'm willing to, at least for the cost, for the right cost, pick him up. I'm not going to try and go out there and drop mad fab on Curtis Samuel.
Never.
The only way that I'm doing that is if I'm playing keep away, okay? But I do say that Curtis Samuel is another guy in terms of priority that you guys can go and get. Mike Williams, he's starting to see a lot more targets and see a little bit of a different.
It was nice to see the targets there when Keenan Allen was on the field too. That's the one thing I want to point out.
Then that's actually what I was about to say next. You want to see Mike Williams. The only way that Mike Williams is viable for you is that when you're going through and you're looking at your waiver priority and you're looking at his stats, you could go, all right, you're seeing targets while Keenan Allen's on the field underneath a new quarterback. This I like. This I can justify now picking you up. But that's a question that you have to answer.
Justified Herbert? Is that what we should call him now?
Justified Herbert.
He's justified. Like he's
justified.
that guy, bro.
Yeah, he is that guy.
Top 5 right now.
So if you can justify though getting Mike Williams based off of that analysis, that has to be the only analysis that you are
get
picking
you a
Mike
piece
Williams
of Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
that this piece happens to be under the 60% threshold of ownership. So
positive Corey Davis take on the Rumboyz. Wow, says Jake. I know.
Jake heard it from he heard it from the fars.
Yo, the way that he typed that comment sounds like he was like listening to the show from like another room or like in traffic.
His ear went up.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck did I just hear?
Corey Davis?
This motherfucker, man. I feel like that's exactly what Jake was made this face, made the snake
Corey
face.
Davis truther, bro. And Marcus Mariota shut that all the way down.
Bro, fuck that. I was not, and now I am. Now I believe. I can see clearly. Jake said, I'm packing for my flight from Vegas. See, I told you. Didn't I tell you? I just told you, bro.
Nice. Oh, yeah, he's about to be there for like a whole week.
Yeah. Guys, we're going to get to some of those fantasy questions in a second. Let me just run through this priority. Tim Patrick is another guy I want you to go get. Laviska Shenault, I want you to go and get. So I kind of just want to rank it this way. Again, Corey Davis, I want that to be your top. Then I want you guys to maybe look at Mike Williams.
Actually, I might even say Tim Patrick first. Right after Corey Davis, I'd see if Tim Patrick's there because
I'd go Corey Davis. I'd go Corey Davis, Curtis Samuel, Mike Williams, Laviska, Tim Patrick.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know what? I'm not mad at that. It's just because you know what it is like. Drew Locke is starting to heat up, and when Tim Patrick is on the field healthy, he goes to him. You know what I mean? And you look at this, the immediate matchup is nice. You know what I mean? The Broncos are playing Atlanta, so you know what I mean. If you need a W and Tim Patrick's there, I might do that. You know what I mean? Like, so because this is also the time of year you might need you're either trading to buy a week W, like a W for this week, or you're trying to do patchwork. And if I had to make a choice by priority for a W, I might go Tim Patrick after a Corey Davis. Yeah.
Oh, this one specific, and I want to do this one specifically for the Cooper Kupp owner. Okay, if you have Kupp, you do not follow the waiver priority that I just said. You go and you get Josh Reynolds. You skip everything that we just said, and that is your move.
Yeah, because if you're sitting pretty with Cooper Kupp, that means the rest of your team is great because Cooper Kupp's been hit or miss all season. Mm-hmm. So if you're sitting pretty, I would go and grab Josh Reynolds and wait because even when Cooper Kupp was there, if you realize this, bro, they went back to their 3 wide receiver sets like more often than not, like how it was when they had Brandon Cooks, Kupp, and Woods. Now it's Kupp, Woods, and Reynolds, and then Tyler Higbee's been hurt, so they Sean McVay went back to the 3 wide receiver sets, but now they're gonna come back off the bye week, and I think right now they haven't released too much. At least I haven't checked today.
I think Reynolds was going to be a viable guy for them.
But Cooper Kupp, like, what is it? Like a fractured wrist or something like that? Like, it's something like it's not.
You ain't catching shit without your wrist. Yeah.
No.
So yeah, those are the waiver priorities that I want you guys. I want you guys to work with. That's the order that I want you to work in. In the absence of Kenny G, if you're able to get Marvin Jones, get him. But I think he's around like 80% rostered, so that's probably not likely for you.
On ESPN, when I checked, he was 50%. So, waivers might have ran since yesterday when I checked. So, you know what I mean?
If Marvin Jones is available, get him.
Yeah, no thought about it. Well, because a lot of people, they wouldn't just outright drop them, like.
Yo, I love this tier in the comments. You're missing Sterling Shepard, Robbie. No, I'm not.
No, we're not.
No, I'm not.
Nah. You know what? You know why he's last on the list?
It was a joke. It was a joke.
He's last on the list to me though because he's connected to Danny Dimes, bro. Like, you know
exactly.
what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want any parts of that.
Yeah.
Jake will be there till Sunday, so I know we're not there yet. But keep your eyes on the Ravens defense. Not only did their best player get COVID this week, but he was close with 7 people, including 4 fucking linebackers. Our defense might be fucked.
Oh man,
definitely going to be something to follow up on.
And they're playing the Colts, so that might just fuck that game up.
Connor Burke, we're going to need you on that. Let's move into the tight end segment. And I know that a lot of people
I'm gonna get a beer for this one. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour a fucking shot for this one, dude. The The tight end wasteland is, as we like to call it, since 2018 here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Like, what could I say about the tight end position other than the fact that it is complete and total fuckery that every year at this position you have to make moves. You have to make moves. Of course, Kittle goes down again, so it makes Dawson Knox, Ross Dwelly of the 49ers available, Trey Burton, and Logan Thomas. I'm going to make this quick. Go Logan Thomas, go Trey Burton, go Dwelly, go Knox. Work this list from the bottom up, okay? So you're going to go Logan Thomas, you're going to go Trey Burton, you're going to go Dwelly, then you're going to go Dawson Knox. If you play your waivers that way at tight end, I promise you'll feel a lot fucking better about yourself.
I am interested in Dwelly a lot, too. That's why
I have Logan Thomas in a lot of places. I'm good. I'm safe.
I'm just saying, like, people in a bind right now for a tight end. Like, you know, Nick Mullins, he played on the team twos. That's where Dwelly came from. I know people are automatically going to run to Jordan Reed and be like, Jordan Reed, nah.
Raj actually asked Hurst or Higbee. Hurst.
I'll go Hurst. I mean, because Higbee's on a bye week too, so that's an easy one. But even like, I just like Hurst better anyway. I don't think they rush back Calvin Ridley necessarily neither. Like, it's a lost season. Why? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What it do? Dilly.
Dilly.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I love to feel like rum just like warming my body. Yeah.
No, you ain't lying.
I got, but yeah, as far as the tight ends, you want to really, really target Logan Thomas. Like, you want to make that the number one priority.
Yeah. It's a concentration of targets on a team that throws a ton. So when they're and the targets are concentrated to Terry McLaurin, the Scottish lad,
and Logan Thomas,
and Wolverine Logan Thomas, you know, old man Logan.
So make sure you guys go get Logan Thomas.
Hey, Logan Thomas is a bad motherfucker. You know what's funny? He was one of my sleepers. Like when people were talking about Chris Herndon, I was like,
we had Logan Thomas as a sleeper at the beginning of the year. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
We were like, yo, this man can block and he can lay you out with one block and then just go off for a route because he's already laid you on the ground.
Yep.
Let's see. Rod says, I've got Gurley, Mike Davis, Swift, Chase Edmonds, Philip Lindsay, leaning towards Gurley, Swift, and Edmonds. What do you think?
So he has to play 3. Edmonds is in there.
Yeah, so Edmonds is definitely in there.
Gurley's playing against Denver. Don't really like that one.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
And I don't like how they don't throw him the ball either.
Raj, I would wait this one down till Sunday because what if they don't play CMC?
Yeah, Davis is a must.
Then you have to go by Davis. This is why, guys, I don't set my lineup. Like, my phone's right here. I do not set my lineup early in the week.
Yeah.
This
is also why we do Q&As on a Wednesday, because Wednesday is the first official,
the first set of real practices.
Yeah, exactly. And then they're mandated to put out an injury report. So,
and I also want to remind guys too. Unlike maybe some, and I'm not taking a shot at anyone or anything, but maybe unlike some of like your other fantasy, channels, like networks that you're used to, we have a lot of inside sources with these teams, so we try not to advise anything too early. We try and keep a lot of things close vested until we know. We're not always trying to rush out there and maybe necessarily be first for you, but we always want to make sure that we're going to be accurate for you.
Yeah.
And
I will say though, you are one of the motherfuckers that puts me on game before the Yahoos or ESPNs get the articles going.
Bro.
You're talking to the guys that are writing the articles half the time, or feeding the writers. And these are the beat reporters feeding the writers. You know what I mean? We cut it off the top, bro.
Exactly. So I mean, Raj, for your particular question, let me get more information out of Carolina. Okay, I'll be up tonight. I'll be working early tomorrow. I'm up every morning at 6 a.m. Let me get more information out of Carolina of what's going to happen with CMC this week, and that will dictate how we answer this specific question.
Here's a question: is Carolina Do you think they think that they are in it? Because they're not all the way out of it.
Yes, because there's a potential of there being like what, like a 16 team playoff. Like, yeah,
Yeah. So with that said, like this is a game they would have to win. So and CMC, he practiced all week last week. They said he wasn't ready to go. You know what I mean? Like I'd say there's a 70% chance he plays, but that's why I asked the question. Do you think that they'd be like, all right, we need him now? You know what I
yeah,
mean? This is a game we need to win. You know what I mean? To not fall too far in the standings, because I think they dropped 2-3 in a row now.
yeah. Oh yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, like 2 or 3 in a row.
Yeah.
With Carolina, I don't think they're completely out of it. They're not sucked out of it.
No, not
Um,
yet.
yeah, I mean, because like I said, they're still going to be that extra playoff spot. So one of these divisions will end up with an extra team
Let's
in
seventh
in the way.
seed.
Yeah. Um, I have Mike Evans, Robbie Anderson, Marvin Jones, and Curtis Samuel. Very good problem to have.
Mhm.
Who should I start and possibly flex? So what I would do, you in your situation, obviously you're going to probably go Mike Evans in that
Yeah,
first
he's
slot,
playing the
right?
Saints. You want that? You want a piece of that matchup?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My second slot,
Hey, did we
I
say yesterday Mike Evans is touchdown or bust? And if he didn't get that touchdown yesterday, he's a
he's
bust.
a bust. Yeah.
Yep.
Um, I'd probably still keep running Robbie Anderson. Like I'm still gonna keep
Yeah.
running the treads off of Robbie Anderson just because I feel like Curtis Samuel is super boomer
It
bust.
was a weather game too. Like let's
Exactly.
it was such bad weather that he was not trying to throw. He only threw down the field like twice, and they actually went to DJ Moore and then Curtis
Yep.
Samuel. You know what I mean? Like, and
So
that normally that's Robbie Anderson's deep targets. So I'm not.
exactly. So that's why I'm not fully bought
Yeah,
in there. I would be more bought in on Samuel if
I'm starting Robbie Anderson this week
yeah.
to let y'all know that. Like, if I
I'm
had,
starting Anderson this
yeah,
week.
like
Yeah.
I'm doing that
So
against
I
in
would
that
go
matchup, a shootout,
So I would go
perhaps.
Marvin Jones there at the flex, especially with there being no Kenny Galladay, because now his target market share is completely untouched and actually probably takes an actual increase. Um, so I'm gonna roll with Marvin Jones Jr. Also, really quick, I forgot in the wide receiver segment, Hall Jr. out of Detroit might be a guy that you could get because he's now going to upgrade himself to the wide receiver 2 with the
Oh,
absence of Kenny Galladay. So
so
it'll be Marvin
it's
Jones
not.
as the one now.
So you don't think Quentin Cephas sees the bump?
I think Quentin Cephas does see a bump. I'm not denying
Well,
that.
and
I'm not
I'm
denying
only
that.
saying this. I'm not saying Quentin Cephas is any type of you know what I mean, like over the top player. There's a reason why he's on a third string or some shit like that. But
I
he's the
just
guy.
want. I
He's the guy
just
who
want
steps in,
people. I just want more people to go back
put the
and check
radar
out
on him.
that film and just put the radar on Hall.
What's his name? I got to check this kid out too.
Here
Paul
Hall Jr. Here, give me
Hall
one
Jr.
second. I'll get
Okay.
you his full fucking name.
Yeah.
I
Oh, and
got you.
another one. This is a. If there is no Tim Patrick, say you're the Tim Patrick owner, and you need a and
Emmanuel Hall Jr.
Emmanuel Hall
Yep.
Jr. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, and but if there is no Tim Patrick this week, kind of like Hamler, they were going down the field, looking for him. He even got a red zone target. You know what I mean? It's an interesting pickup. Same way like a Hall Jr. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
Rain just moved Chubb for AB. I like that shit.
I'm not mad at that.
I like that shit a lot.
Yeah, I'm. You know what? I'm starting to believe. Okay, look at this. Brady hit 7 receivers off last
Yeah.
night, right?
Yeah.
When
Well, because
AB's
I
there.
told you they're trying to prepare for spreading the ball
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
You
So,
saw BA's press conference today, right? You heard what he said today,
yeah.
right?
Of course. Of course.
That motherfucker straight up, he was like, "Yo,
We but
I'm
we
not gonna say that he'll get 30%, but I'm definitely gonna tell y'all they're probably not gonna be 60, but I'm gonna tell y'all we're gonna get him involved." Like he kind of went with
he
that
basically
kind of
was
thing. Those
like,
weren't his exact
we gonna
words.
hit him off.
Yeah, those weren't his exact words, but like, he was like, you can temper your expectations, but don't temper them too much.
If you got Lamar Jackson right now, would you ask for Tom Brady +1?
Fuck yeah.
Right? I would so do that right now. I'd be like, here's Lamar Jackson, bro. Let me get Brady and your
Especially in
WR2.
PPR, especially in PPR, I'm not going to sit there with QB 16 on my damn roster and keep losing. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not with that shit. Like, I'm not one of these people that just hangs on to players for name value. Like I will start a nobody over you if I know that nobody's going to produce.
I mean, you're in leagues with me. You see how quick I'll move on.
Yeah, bro.
I'm the same way. Like, listen, bro, I don't like him right now. Let's go move on to this guy.
There's absolutely no attachment. Yeah, I got offered Mark Andrews straight up for DeAndre Swift. Fuck no. I have Chase Evans.
But you know what? Hold on.
Drake.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, he has Swift. Nah, I'm not doing that.
No,
I was gonna say, like, if I had Andrews, I might get Swift.
You got Chase Evans and Drake. You got Miles Gaskins, Justin Jackson, David Johnson, and Eckler. So then, no.
You're safe.
It hurts. No, Jordan. No, J Love. No.
Yeah, you're safe over there.
Yeah,
he's playing the game right. He's playing the game right.
Tell that DeAndre Swift off.
Yeah, you cut out there, but I could tell you said tell him to go fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah. No. See, I like when you know what's gangster about what he just typed there is that because he has handcuffs for everybody. So when he's actually dealing with he's dealing with the injuries and he has the handcuffs.
Oh, he's gonna be picking up Andrews. Oh, then yeah, bring on Andrews. Yeah, bring on Andrews.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I mean,
I thought you were giving away. I thought you were giving away Mark Andrews. Like fuck him.
The Swift shit is annoying right now. Like I got Swift in one spot out of 13 leagues, and like I've been throwing him in just so I don't miss the game. But now he's only really had 3 good games, so I've been throwing him in ever since. You know what I mean? Just so I don't miss that thing. But I'm also hurt at running back there.
Raj, I like your experiment. You know, especially in a league where there was no buy-in for you, bro. You know, no buy-in. That's kind of where you can run some experiments because you can use some of those experiments if they work out and put those into cash leagues and use those tactics in your cash leagues, right? So I don't mind that you
put a price on pride.
Yeah,
glory.
You're saying that, hey, man, one of my leagues was no buy-in. I wanted to experiment. I went with no superstars and flipped for like 2-3 solid players. You traded Zeke for Michael Thomas and Kenyon. Then you flipped Mike for Robbie and Gurley, and it's kind of worked out for you, bro. That's what matters. That's what matters. Like
you remove the names and you just give me the points. And it equals me a W. I don't give a fuck who the names were.
Exactly. So that's what I like about the fact that Bogart and I like are analysts is because we come from a world where cash talks.
Yep.
And
cash will make a motherfucker change his mind too. It'll make you overthink shit. Like
exactly, exactly.
It might make you value something too much when the value's already gone. Like I've been trying to move off of Zeke in the one place I got him. Ain't nobody want him from me.
Yeah, nobody wants Zeke right now. So like like I said, right now, like fantasy football is a hustle. Like if you thoroughly sit back and you tell yourself that this shit's not a hustle, this shit's not a grind, like you're bugging, you're fooling yourself. This shit is a hustle, it is a grind, and you really gotta you gotta be on it. You gotta be on it. I mean, don't let it affect your work performance. Don't let it affect your college performance or nothing like that. But you want to be on your grizzy. Yeah,
like. Bro, it's a race. Fantasy football it's like a race for information. You know what I mean? Like if you're not dialed in, you're the last to know. You know what I mean? Like especially when shit happens after the waivers run.
Yep.
If something happens, like the AB news hits. If you weren't paying attention, motherfuckers have been swooped AB already.
Speaking of news, let's go ahead. Let's roll into these quarterbacks. So I also have some news I'm gonna tie in to this segment. So QB injuries for this week. Of course, Jimmy GQ, porn star Jimmy, Minshew the Ginsu. So Gardner Minshew is going to be out, and Andy Dalton is out with the COVID. Now this is where the breaking news comes in. I know that all of you went out, or if you were really severely hurting for quarterback, and if you're in a deep league, you may have went out and get Ben DiNucci. You didn't go and get Ben DiNucci if you're in a normal league. But if you're like super deep, you probably went out to get DiNucci.
Oh, no way! Is the Magic Man going there?
No. So that's not happening. Cooper Rush is possibly going to be activated from the practice squad.
Okay,
I will know.
I remember the Rush.
Yeah, I remember Cooper Rush as well. I will know for certain. Like, I think that they did activate him today.
He knows.
He knows the offense.
Yeah, because he was in the quarterback room with what's their OC's name, bro?
Fucking god damn
quarterback. I know, right? He has another cool name.
John Kitna.
Nah.
Was it Kitna?
No. It's
I think it was Kitna. I think it was Kitna.
No. It's their offensive coordinator for the Cowboys right now was a former quarterback.
For not to do right now.
Romo. Yeah, behind Romo. But Cooper Rush was the third string behind. What is his name? He's a young ass motherfucker. He's probably only like 30 right now. I'm over it.
Yep, can't remember it. Yeah, you know
why? Because the Cowboys are so irrelevant right now. Like,
they're so irrelevant.
I know, dude. Like, damn, and they have such big names there. Cooper, the Pooper Scooper, CD Lamb Chops, goddamn Zeke Elliott,
exactly.
Michael Gallup. Like,
bro,
can't use them.
When Dak was in, you had Dalton Schultz developing a name for himself, and now he's nothing. Yeah. Like, bro. It's all honestly. So the Cowboy situation, and it all comes from them being
Kellen Moore. That's his name.
Kellen Moore. That's right. Yeah. God damn it!
That was killing me. I was like, I don't want to Google this. Let me just searching through the file cabinets of the mind. You know what I mean? Yes, Kellen Moore. Cooper Rush knows that system because Kellen Moore was there.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, he was there. Like, bro, they were their quarterbacks together.
So my thing is. You were already the Cowboys really are as bad as they are because you were already losing games with Dak, and what you should have done in the draft instead of getting CeeDee Lamb. I don't get me wrong, CeeDee Lamb is a great player, especially in terms of fantasy, but
they should have got a pass rusher, man, or traded for more picks.
You should have, you should have gotten defense. You should have gotten a defense. Yeah. Because you still had Delpit there, which I get that.
And Diggs is cool. Diggs, that corner Diggs they got, he's cool.
Diggs' hip to head movement ratio is like completely fucked, bro. Like,
I think he's better as a receiver. Like, he probably should have played receiver.
Not with the way that he moves throughout covering the route.
You're talking about when he his hip to head. Okay, that's what you meant.
Bro, like homie, like
that's why you get so many flags. You're right. That's a good point. That's why you get so many pass interference flags because he ain't turning his head around.
So yeah, man, I'm completely off the Trayvon Diggs shit. Like, fuck Trayvon Diggs, bro. Like, you're nothing in the NFL to me. And that's just straight up. But yeah, like Dallas, they should have fucking they should have went defense. This is their fault. But yeah, I mean, you can go Cooper Rush this week. If they start Cooper Rush, is starting to look like they are probably going to start Rush over to Ducci. So I'd make a move if you guys could. But let's get into some guys that you can stream this week. You can stream Matt Stafford. You can stream Teddy Bridgewater. You can stream Kyle Allen. And Kirk, if I die Cousins.
Yeah, those are guys that are under the threshold. You know what I mean? That are that are in decent matchups where they should eat. And I forgot to put on Drew Locke too.
Trayvon Diggs is not a good corner. He would not get burned.
Yeah, but he's also trying to jump every fucking route. You know what I mean? Because that's why I think
it's his timing, dude. It's his fucking timing. Like, his timing sucks. Yeah. His timing fucking blows.
And what's crazy is that they know that too. The Eagles knew that, so they kept hyper targeting at him.
Exactly. Right? So here's the thing. Everything should be one fucking movement. Yes, I'm moving the chair and I'm doing the whole thing. Okay? I'm doing this. So everything should be one movement at the cornerback position. If I am dropping back in coverage, all right, I'm on my back pedal, like you're backpedaling on a fucking bicycle. If I am backpedaling, the moment that I know that this is going to develop into a pass like towards me, or like I know this receiver's getting ready to turn and maybe hit a slant or whatever the case, my hips and my head need to be locked on him, and they need to move at the same time. So what Trayvon Diggs does is this. He'll turn hips first. He still has his eyes on the quarterback. This receiver is already fucking gone 3 to 5 paces ahead of him. Then he'll turn back and oh shit.
And try to close the gap.
and then he wants to try and close the gap. Yeah. Versus instead of, if I'm on my back pedal, I need to be here, boom, 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 nice and low, hips low, boom, and then I'm turning everything at once. Right. So everything at fucking once.
His fundamentals is fucked, is what you're saying.
Exactly, bro. It should be one smooth, clear fucking movement. Not like, no, bro. Like, no. Like, you should not be trying to close fucking
get the fuck out of here.
You know, I know he gets roasted some of the time, but he still plays hard.
And he makes plays. I mean, but also, like, if they targeted him the most on Sunday, they targeted him. It didn't matter what receiver was on him. Wentz was going to him because they seen something on film, like you saw. Right. And then, but, he must have been targeted like 9 times that game. And then, he had 2 picks. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, there is some give and take. Maybe if he can get some of those issues under wraps, he'll be better. I mean, it took his brother a while to adjust as a receiver. You know, maybe that's just a Diggs family tradition. Like, they don't just come in day one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and I can feel that. Karan, he's a rookie, Robbie. That's something that you should have locked down in college.
I was going to say, a lot of the hype, that's why he wasn't the highest prospect cornerback. That's why he was a second rounder. You know what I mean? A lot of these, like, there's a reason why Jalen Ramsey was a first rounder. You know what I mean? There's a reason why, guys like, Stephon Gilmore or them, those are the weren't first rounders, but they weren't raw neither. Stephon Diggs is still raw.
As a corner, you can't be raw. Like, you have to be a technician of the game, of the position.
Yeah,
like,
especially in this day and age, it's a passing league, quote unquote. So
exactly. You know what I mean? So, like, you got to be careful. Really quick, defenses that you guys can stream this week: Washington against the New York Football Giants. I definitely like it. Arizona, as long as Buda Baker's going off, you're going off.
Yeah, and it's kind of simple fantasy math there. You're playing against a rookie. You know what I mean? They're gonna make mistakes. So and Arizona, they're a defense that actually put up points even against Seattle.
It's your gimme bait. It's a gimme play. Yes. Tennessee, like the only 10 that I see. So Tennessee, they're a good play. Their defense has definitely been turning up.
They get scored on, but they're just nasty aggressive. So and then it's Nick Foles, who just likes to take 2 steps back, throw it as far as he can. You know what I mean? That's Nick all he does. Yeah.
Exactly, Nick Foles. So they win and they went ugly. So those are defenses that we're really looking to stream this week. That I think that you guys should stream this week.
Yeah. And what we mean stream is that those are the ones that are readily available, because a lot of in a lot of home leagues, they'll hold on to defenses over a bye week. They'll hold on to 2 defenses. You know what I mean? Like, more savvy leagues, motherfuckers will have one, or everyone's streaming, unless you have like the Steelers or even like Baltimore, or, you know what I mean? Like, also too, like, if the Broncos are available, that's another one too, where it's like, Matt Ryan, he just throws it a ton. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not scared of my defense being scored points on. I just want my defense to have opportunity to get turnovers and sacks and shit. So
that's concrete points.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, like, you just don't want your defense to bust. You know what I mean? Like I got Indy in a couple spots, and that's one of the only cases where it's like, all right, this is the number 1 scoring defense, so I'm going to keep rocking with them. I don't care if they're playing the Ravens. I mean, were people scared to have the Steelers last week? No. And then they had a couple picks. They had a pick 6. They had some some strip fumble recoveries. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to defenses, I really get in depth, and I like to look at the most ferocious pass rush versus the weakest offensive line. And in this case, this week specifically, it's the Washington football team versus the New York Giants, the Yanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Lost Kenny, best fill-in option out of Mike Williams, Lazard, Kirk, or Slayton.
Lazard is like a stash.
Yeah, Lazard is definitely a stash. I don't
think he plays this week.
I think I like Mike Williams or Slayton out of all that bunch.
It's Mike Williams or Slayton. At least Slayton will get some deep shots, but I don't really trust Danny Dimes to drop that dime. Actually, you could trust him to drop that dime, that snitch. But Mike Williams that's where it's at. He's going to be in the Oakland Chargers, the Chargers Raiders game. That should be a nice game with a lot of points. Give
Yeah.
me a piece of that. Yeah.
What's up, dudes? 10-team PPR league. Need a flex. Here's my top 5 available. Would you rank them, please? Matt
Okay.
Matt Breida, Jordan Wilkins, Philip Lindsay, Chenault, Kendrick Bourne.
Lindsay and Chenault, Kendrick Bourne, and then what was that run? And then Wilkins, because Wilkins is still in the air.
Yep.
Plus, I don't. I'm not exactly excited to throw Wilkins out against the Broncos. You know, I mean the Broncos, the Ravens. So
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go. I'm probably gonna go Lindsay, Chenault, Bourne, Wilkins, Breida.
yeah, because Breida is like, why is he an option there?
Yeah, I don't feel like Breida.
Am I missing something? Has he been eaten? Because Kendrick Bourne's real interesting. I mean, he got a shitload of targets. You know, they don't have nobody there. You know what I mean? Ayuk is gonna, even though Ayuk's the rookie, he's gonna draw. He's probably gonna draw Quan Alexander. So you know, or not Quan Alexander.
Oh wait,
Alexander. What's
wait,
his name?
ISO. Or oh shit. Fuck. ISO. If your Marvin Jones is available, you're going Marvin Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you didn't tell us that Marvin Jones was an available player.
Make him the priority.
Yeah, if Marvin Jones is available, he goes. I was torn on waivers, big Mike or Marvin Jones, but leaning Mike. No, you lean Marvin.
Yeah,
lean Marvin.
If you lean Marvin and then go claim Marvin and then try to claim Williams after, and like, you know, so if you don't get Marvin, you at least get Williams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Gaskins is going on IR.
What? I missed that. Oh, I totally missed that. Can you fact check this? Because I missed that. What happened? What did I miss?
Hang on, let me check it.
Wow, fucking Burrito the cheetah. He might be a thing then.
No, or he's not going to be a thing.
No, I'm just saying, or it's really going to be like, because Jordan Howard's been a healthy scratch, it's just going to be the two of them. It's going to be a headache. But the skill set running back they need is a pass catching guy who could run between the tackles. That is Matt Breida. I mean, he comes from the Niners system. But running backs from the Niners, they're do-it-alls.
Okay. So no, don't go Breida. Hang on. So don't go Breida, because here is why. All right. The Miami Dolphins acquired running back DeAndre Washington from the Kansas City Chiefs on Tuesday because Myles Gaskin's knee is dealing with a sprained MCL and is expected to miss 3 games, according to source. Okay.
I just got fucked up in one of my leagues. I lost Kittle. Then Taylor's banged up.
Washington will not have much fantasy upside in his new home, but could share an early down role with Matt Breida now that Gaskin is out around 3 weeks. Jordan Howard will likely continue to be used in short yardage situations.
They put
Patrick Lard could also factor in. This might be a backfield to avoid until some more clarity, but Breida figures to be the most appealing as Week 9 waiver wire pickup. Okay.
Man, we missed that one. We totally. I whiffed on that one. That's my bad. Shit. Fucking the gas man. Fucking that bitch Carol Gaskin. This is gonna be financially ruined forever.
It's only 3 weeks.
Yeah, I just gotta make it. In this league where I have the one place I have gas can, I freaking traded for him like a week ago. So that just sucks.
Yeah.
And like, fucking.
I'm not bugging. I'm honestly not bugging.
Yeah, I'm not really fucking with it. I think this is just better for.
I'd avoid it. I'd avoid it.
Yeah, I think this is actually better for Tua. Like just throw the ball more.
Yep. Yeah. That's now better. This better make fucking Tua better. Honestly.
Wow. No Gaskin. He was fun this year.
Oh, he's been amazing this year.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. That sucks, dude. That poor bastard.
Damn, we might have officially lost Rojo. Sad day.
What, to Fournette last night?
I don't think that we lost Rojo. Like, they're clearly still going to split carries.
It's just hard. It's going to be hard to diagnose the targets at receiver, let alone who you want to start at running back over there. Like, it's been, and this has not been different. The only times people have been enjoying Rojo is because of the fact that Leonard Fournette was like either a healthy scratch or dealing with injury. Now he's back healthy and active. So it's going to be a game script. This is definitely a Rojo game coming up against the Saints. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's more so of a Rojo game
Yeah,
this
because they're gonna
upcoming
need
week.
it. But it also sucks when Rojo is dropping passes out of the backfield.
Yeah,
Because
when that
Tom Brady is not
happens, you
having
get
that.
fucked, bro.
And it's not like Belichick, where like Belichick will just not talk to you. You'll have Bruce Arians, he'll yell at you, and Tom Brady will yell at you too. You know what I mean? Like they're not having that shit.
They're not with that shit. I think it's what. Hang on, I gotta find this damn stat that I tweeted earlier. Like they pretty much split even on the carries. It's not like it's not like it's
And
like much disparity.
to
You
be
could
honest, too, it wasn't until after he fumbled
That
and
was the only
Fournette,
reason why that
yeah,
they
and
pulled
Fournette
him.
got in more. And then also the game started getting, they were winning the game. And it was like, all right, Fournette time. You know what I mean?
That's right, free Rojo.
Free Rojo. He been locked for a minute. But see, here's the thing. He keeps committing the crimes to get himself locked up.
Yeah, he does. He does. He does. Let's see here. Well, I fucking try and find this stat. Who do you like better rest of the season? For Kittle's replacement PPR, Jared Cook, Mike Gesicki, Trey Burton, or Austin Hooper? Well, Austin Hooper is still waiting to come back right now. But we're talking rest of the season, so long term. Hang on just 1 second, and I'm still like fucking trying to find this damn stat. I tweet so damn much. I hate it. Bogar, who would you trust rest of the season for Kittle's replacement? Jared Cook, Mike Gesicki, Trey Burton, Austin Hooper. I kind of want to go Gesicki or Austin Hooper, but
I need to see more out of Gesicki. Maybe he's a hold if you can. I'm saying Trey Burton because it don't matter how many more receivers they get back healthy. They just love throwing to the tight ends over there. And it's Phillip Rivers. This is historic with him. And then when Austin Hooper comes back from that appendicitis, you know what I mean? It's a Kevin Stefanski system where they run a lot of 12 personnel. And like, do you think Harris Bryant is any particularly kind of special talent? No, it's just because that scheme fits the tight end. So when Austin Hooper, before he got appendicitis, he was starting to get an uptick.
Yeah, he was killing it.
And that was with OBJ there. That was with OBJ. So now, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So I'd say Trey Burton and Hooper. But, you know, Hooper, you still got to wait on him. That's the thing.
Yeah,
he should be back after the bye week.
Downside. Yeah, I think he'll be back after the bye week, bro.
Yeah.
I think he'll be
I like Trey Burton, though, bro. This is how bad 2020 is, that we're talking about Corey Davis and Trey Burton, bro.
Yeah, fucking that's 2020 for you for the goddamn sure.
Yeah.
Damn, I cannot find this damn Rojo stat, and I had it, and I had this joint. Like I tweeted this shit earlier. It was I had retweeted somebody else, is what it was.
I was about to say check the retweets because in case somebody retweeted you too. Yeah, but here's the thing, man. Like we did try to navigate everybody to move Rojo at one point. And we even, at the same token, I was telling people, hey, go get Rojo if you need some guy. You know what I mean? Because the Rojo owners, they're feeling the same way.
Okay, here it is.
Okay, bust it.
All right, so 4 games where both have been, between Leonard Fournette versus Ronald Jones, 4 games where both have been active with 20% of offensive snaps for each running back. Weeks 2, 3, 7, and 8. Fournette's ankle injury in week 2 at Denver, 36% of the snaps, 7 and 15, 2 for 2, 2 for 2 receiving for 7 yards and no TDs. So
basically, whoever it is isn't even topping 60%, let alone 50%. And you said when they're together, averaging 20%. That's not good, dude. And we're just talking about offensive snaps. We're not even talking about who's the percentage of carries. We're just talking about the opportunity share.
Yep.
Yeah, because your snaps are your opportunity. It's not that good. So that means you need to be efficient. And when you're dropping the balls out of the backfield, like Rojo did, and it's not the first time he's done that this year, it's not good. So That's something I'm throwing in
What
a
that
package
tells
deal.
me, what that tells me is if either one of you fuck up, we're gonna pull you and put in the other, and we're just gonna keep making you go back and forth with each other until we can get it right back there. And I feel like that's what BA is doing. And okay, so neither of you are gonna get it right this game. All right, well now we're gonna go through the air for the rest of the game. That's what
Yeah.
that's telling me.
If you're,
That's exactly what that's telling me.
this is what I would do. Is every week I like last night I was like I feel this is a Fournette game because I'm looking at the game script. Should be a Buccaneers game. We looked wrong, like the first half because it was just like it looked ugly. But once the second half came around, the Bucks were winning the game. More Fournette. Yeah, I mean this weekend on a Sunday night in prime time again, it's Bucks Saints. This should be billed as advertised. You know, this should be as advertised.
Yeah.
With points on the board coming from both sides. And if the Saints happen to be winning this, it would definitely be in Rojo's favor. So either way, the game script I'm viewing on a Tuesday evening for that Sunday night game, I'm thinking it's a shootout. You know what I mean? I like Rojo there.
I think I want to go Rojo. I feel like we have to be proven 100% completely, undoubtedly beyond a reasonable doubt wrong.
Yeah.
In regards to those two, in order for us to be like, you're not starting either. I feel like you have to start them both until you truly, truly, truly get fucked. Because neither one has truly fucked anyone yet.
You know what's crazy? Is there's people out in this crazy fucking 2020 world of fantasy football that they're starting AP here and there.
Hey, leave me alone.
No, I'm not.
That's worked out in my favor.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say that because you're not putting a zero in your lineup.
Yeah.
Fournette technically is not a zero in your lineup, is what I'm about to say.
Yeah, Fournette's never a zero in your lineup. Rojo will never be a zero in your lineup.
Yeah, but the fact that they both exist, maybe the upside's capped. And they kept saying on the broadcast last night how Tom Brady was raving about Leonard Fournette. They use him as a nickel back. He could catch balls out of the backfield. This, you know what I mean? Like, because he actually did that, you know. Last year,
they love that motherfucker. You know, they love that motherfucker.
They love to act like they love him.
Let's see here. Really quick, a quick update. Okay, guys. This is something for football fans and entertainment fans alike. We are going to be interviewing real life Chargers wide receiver and American actor Marcus T. Peterson. Okay, here on the Rumboyz Fans Network. He is a wide receiver for the Los Angeles Chargers, plays on their practice squad, but also he will be appearing on season 3 of All American.
Oh, hey, you know what's crazy is my oldest daughter got me on that show.
Yeah, I know a lot of you guys watch All American. I know that a lot of you guys.
It's not a bad show. A little over the top. A little over the top with the drama, but
yeah,
shows aren't like.
I'm like Callie's not really like that, but okay.
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
but yeah, it's like we don't live here. Like we've never lived here, you know. But we may or may not have some All American season 3 spoilers.
Nice. Tune in.
We may or may not have some Los Angeles Chargers insider scoops, some insider news. Homie's legitimately lining up out there on the practice squad for the Chargers and also simultaneously acting. So
I forgot to say, speaking of the Chargers, what's up with this with the Pope? What's his name?
Tune in.
Trayvon Pope.
Dontarius Pope, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, is it Trayvon Pope?
What do you mean? Didn't he?
Because like he got the most run. Like he just came out of nowhere, and he's been there for years.
He's been there for a long time. I don't want to say he's came out of nowhere. I think that
I mean nowhere on Sunday. Like he was the guy getting a lot of run out of the backfield.
Well, you don't have freaking Austin Eckler.
Yeah.
Like I mean, Justin Jackson's okay.
Yeah.
Fucking who else they have back there? Besides Justin Jackson?
Oh,
God.
R. Kelly.
Yeah. Freaking Kelly's not
Yeah.
much, or like
Yeah.
they don't have
Joshua.
shit. Yeah, Joshua Kelly. Is it Joshua Kelly? I thought they had someone
Yeah.
else.
It was that Pope guy.
Was it Pope? Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's not. It's not. Yeah. So I
The
mean,
Pope.
I think that's what that really comes from. Karn Savarkar asks, should I pick, I'm sorry if I messed up your last name.
Call him Karn for short.
Yep, Karn. I should pick up or should I pick up McKinnon or DJ Dallas or JK Dobbins? Um,
I
I'm liking DJ Dallas.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm going to Dallas. Uh, if you can, I put priority. I would put Dallas, J.K. Dobbins, and because
Yep.
Dobbins is a flex in this.
Put your priority as Dallas, Dobbins, and then McKinnon.
Yeah, those are all guys that should be good in the passing game too. And but Dallas is the one that can get a lot of run, but he just sucks because you have to monitor what's going on with Carson and Hyde. You know what I mean? Like Mark Ingram he's not going to play this week. They intend on getting into the playoffs, and like if they could win games without Mark Ingram, then yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, hang on. Absolutely.
So
let us know what you would like to do.
Yeah.
Sorry, like companies are hitting me up. They're like, yeah, we can partner for a giveaway. And like I'm messaging like Marcus. I'm like, yo, like, yeah.
Man, don't even trip, brother. Listen, the grit don't quit, man. We working while we working. You know what I mean?
So if Carson plays, then of course you don't play. You're not going to worry about DJ Dallas. That's why we said this is waiver wire. So you're doing priority, right? Yeah. So you put in DJ Dallas in case Carson doesn't play. Because if Carson does not play,
info we got right now.
Yeah. This is as the current hour at the current moment. Okay.
Yeah.
So if Carson does not play, based off of what Dallas did last week, you're gonna play DJ Dallas, right? We're gonna see bias because we know
we had him as a top priority pick last week.
Last week as well. Now, with J.K. Dobbins, we're saying you're gonna put that in as your second priority, and we're saying that he's gonna be second because between him and Gus Edwards, they have the similar floor and the similar ceiling.
And if it's PPR, I would like Dobbins there. You know what I mean?
Right. But because of those similarities between Edwards and Dobbins, you want DJ Moore that's going to have kind of more of a clear-cut, defined role, a more solid role. Okay?
Dallas.
And then McKinnon last because they're clearly trying to get Hastings involved.
Yeah, I think they're trying to see what they got with the 6-rounder.
Exactly. So I'm holding off there on McKinnon, on the jerk McKinnon chicken. The jerk chicken McKinnon.
I hate the jerk, man. We should have been cut him a long time ago.
Yeah.
Got us a real running back.
So
we passed on Le'Veon Bell a couple years ago because we were like, no, we got McKinnon.
Yeah. So again,
hate that
jerk. Is based off of current knowledge. Currently, Chris Carson's not in. So currently, you would go DJ Dallas.
Yes, sir. I have a lineup this week where I might need to roll out DJ Dallas. Hopefully, I get Dexter Williams because I already have Dallas and Hasty from last week.
Yeah.
So then it looks like I might have to roll out them two regardless this week. You know what I mean? Like that's how bad it is out here. That's my 14.
It's tough. League. Yeah, I mean that's tough. But this is patchwork. This is patchwork.
I'm excited to have those guys. Like I'm like Carson and Clyde. Or Hyde. Just relax one more week.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it being no patchwork. It is what it is. Like now you're at the point where a lot of the guys that you were probably waiting on the whole time are gonna start coming back either this week or next week, or either within like next 2-3 weeks coming back.
They might come back to haunt you because we were telling you to grab these guys, and like if you could, and now like you God forbid your opponent needs patchwork and he's one that ends up with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is just it is what it is. Like
flex Mike Williams or Emmanuel Sanders or risk putting in John Brown versus Seahawks. So here's the thing.
No. John Brown, that's not a risk. Seahawks aren't good. That's a good play.
That's
in order. I'm going John Brown, Mike Williams.
I'd go John Brown, Mike Williams, Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah.
What up, Resk 11? What up?
What up? Shout out.
Make sure you guys subscribe if you're new. Robbie, I'm doing worse. I can't smell a thing, and I'm worried, bro. Just don't worry. Do not worry yourself. Um, just whatever whatever the medical professionals told you to do, just do that, bro. I know that you're not gonna be able to smell. I know that you're not gonna be able to taste. Just
Oh shit,
quarantine.
he has the
Just
Rona, man.
yeah,
Get
yeah.
better, bro.
Just quarantine, and we're gonna get through this. And just keep checking in with us daily, bro.
And even though you can't taste anything, man, try to just power down soup. Like you gotta stay
Yes.
stay with the nourishment, man. Like, you know what I mean. Just because you can't taste, you gotta force yourself to eat and stay hydrated, man. Because you gotta help your body fight what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, and your body needs nourishment. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
Carn said
man,
thank you. Hey, we all thank you, bro, for the questions, man. Thank you.
yeah, man, thank y'all, man. Like we could, this isn't exist without y'all.
Exactly,
You know what
exactly.
I mean? We greatly appreciate y'all, man, and you know we man, it's because of the Run Boys and Girls, man, that makes this grind, this grit, like worth it, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, 100,
yeah.
100%. Um, I think that's all that we have though for tonight. Tomorrow is our Q&A session. We'll be live tomorrow. I'm sorry, 9 Eastern. We'll be live tomorrow 9 Eastern time. So make sure you guys get up with us on the late night joints. We're really gonna get it in. We're really gonna help you guys, and help you set your lineups right. Well, because tomorrow we'll have more information. Like
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'll be up 6 in the morning. I'll be on the phone with all my connects. And then once I have everything laid out, and I know, and Bogart knows, then we'll be live and we'll say, hey, this is what we got for you guys. It's information that we know behind the scenes. This is our insider sources, and give us your questions. Now based off what we know after our first set of practices, let's help you start setting some lineups before Thursday night kickoff. Then we have Thursday night pregame show, then Thursday night play-by-play, Rumboyz After Dark Friday. Saturday, we're off. Boom, bang. Actually, Saturday we may have that Marcus Peterson
Oh
interview for you.
yeah.
If we're able to make it work out for you guys. But then Sunday, NFL AM last minute Q&A, get you guys set with your lineups, and then rolling right over into Rum Zone.
7 hours of
Commercial free football.
yeah.
Bogart, talk to them. Tell them where they can find you.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Outside of the Run Boys Fantasy Network, you could find all the madness that is known as Bogart Scott Free and the Gimme Money Network at the GMM Network on both IG and Twitter. You could also find our flagship show, The Real Fantasy Playmakers, available on Spotify. We just dropped the episode today. You know, it's actually I actually flew solo because my co-host was wounded from his fantasy L's this week. So, you know what I mean? He was like, no, I'm just joking. He actually
I
was
know.
he was under the weather. So I was like, and you know, anytime anybody's under the weather right now, they're spooked, man. Like I feel the
Yeah.
same way. Like I wasn't feeling too well the other day, and I was like, am I getting sick or am I just partying every fucking day? You know what I
Bro,
mean? Like,
what I do is I make sure is like, can I taste? Can I smell? All right, I can still taste. I can smell.
yeah, and like everybody just follow the protocols. You know what I mean? Like, well, if this is
Yeah,
not a
stay
joke, you know what I
safe.
mean? Stay safe,
No,
get masked up, gloved up. You know what I mean? If
we're
you go,
giving you masks. We
yeah,
have masks.
yeah, we got y'all.
Rumboyz.com. Like you can wear a mask and rep your hair
Sterilized
podcast.
masks,
Yeah.
even. Them joints is
Um,
sterile.
we got the N95 joints, already on deck, you dig?
Yeah.
We really out here. You know what the fuck the vibes is?
All masks must go. You know what I mean? We got them on deck.
Exactly. I'm trying to sell out a mask. You dig? Yo, y'all can follow me at Rumboy spelled ZNET on all social media. Give us a like on our Facebook page. Give us a recommendation, a 5-star recommendation if you have not already on our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram at Rumboy spelled ZNET. Also, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give us a like if you haven't already. After this video is posted, if you have more fantasy questions, let us know in the comment section. We're always taking questions in the comments. We're always going back through the comments and seeing if you guys have posted a dumb thing. Also, hit up our Discord. I am dropping that link for you guys in the chat. So make sure you head over to our Discord. We're up 24/7, 365 around the clock in our Discord chat. We take questions in our Discord as well. And also, we're just purely fucking entertaining in our Discord chat.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Discord gang. You know what I mean? That's all. That one's a different breed too. You know what I mean?
Gang. Hey, but y'all already know what it is, man. This is the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's only right if we end this with a shot of rum. So cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboys and girls, what it do. Dilly, y'all. I love and I appreciate all of you. Peace.
Holy shit.